guess I better do an interview. Even though it's the last day of our trip here in Kansas, I've already seen more activity in the past 45 minutes than I've seen in a while. It's been a slow week. It's just, I assume there's still some lockdown going on, and the weather's been tough. Just stagnant, heavy, humid. And we had a lot of rain come through last night. It was the first real weather event that we've had. And rained all through the night. And even this morning we slept in because it was just pouring, torrential downpour. And about 8 or 9 o'clock, we waited for just kind of the tail end of it. Got dropped off, and I used these conditions to push up onto a ridge. It's one of the deepest corners of this property. I had to walk across a big valley down there. But it was really quiet. I was able to sneak in here because of the rain cover and the leaves are all quiet. And I've got the right wind for this. It's a northeast. It's been a little squirrely as I've been walking up in here and stuff. But as I was standing here right under the stand, deciding on the tree, the wind was swirling a little bit, and I bumped some deer out of this pasture over here. I heard them blow once or twice. I couldn't see what they were, but in my mind, I'm like, great, that's the one buck that's in here, probably with 2 does, or, I don't know. It might have been, I don't know, but I get up in the tree, 5 minutes later, I hear a sneeze. I'm like, I look up, and there's a 2 or 3-year-old buck standing there 40 yards. Worked up the ridge there. And then 10 minutes later, I've got a spike, pushed 2 1/2-year-old does right down underneath me. I'm like, my assumption was just that we got to get in the timber, get up onto some of these knobs, and there's seems like a certain elevation line that they feel comfortable at. It's kind of like a big woods, honestly, kind of a strategy. And so I'm just on the southeast end of a knob. It's about 50 yards up there to kind of a line of cedars. And they follow this bull right around here. There's a lot more sign here than I've seen anywhere else that I've been. And obviously the deer are here. So, let's see, 11:17 right now. And midday movement has been good. That's honestly when we've seen most of the deer. So I'm hopeful we'll just settle in here. And this is our last sit of the trip, so it was time to go for broke, and hopefully it pays off. We shall see. Shut up for the train, you guys. A giant. an absolute monster.
What'd you do?
I crushed an absolute monster.
Did you really?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Huge.
A monster. He's laying 60 yards from me. Oh my gosh, dog.
Just like that. Just like that.
I cannot believe it, Dale. It's over. Laying right there, buddy. You see his beam? Yeah. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Excellent job. Well done. Thank you. That's what you came to Kansas for. Look at that joker. Dude, he's got him. Interesting. I don't know if somebody missed him there. He's got a big gash on his top. Man, they don't get much prettier than that, dude.
Man,
In the rain, just how them horns glow like that. Wow.
was it worth it?
Yeah.
Was it worth it? The
Yeah, I would say so.
days in of nothing, struggle, relentless pursuit, man. That's what it takes.
Character on that too. Almost trash down here. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Look at his big gash on his back.
Yeah, he's
Like he got
definitely been
missed
hit.
right there.
He's been hit before.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's this year. Somebody sent one over him. What a tank of a deer, man.
Beautiful. Let's
You
see
guys
it,
have any
man.
idea how old this deer is?
2.5. Just a normal 2.5-year-old Kansas whitetail.
Classic 2-year-old.
Yeah,
Man, look how pretty he is.
absolutely. Look at the neck on that thing.
I know.
Get behind it so we can get your frame behind it. So let's see what we're working with here.
You need to get the full body picture or something before I move him, or?
Nah, just go ahead. Look at that.
He picks up nice.
No ground shrinkage on that dude, huh?
Not in the least.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man.
Well, here he is, guys. This is this monster 8-point, northeast Kansas 8-point from Antler Creek Whitetails. We've been hunting out here all week, and it has been a grind. I mean, this is day 5 of our 5-day hunt, and these bucks have just been locked down. And there's been an adjustment period too of us figuring out where these bucks are at. You know, what elevation. You know, we're almost finally today. I went and hunted this deer more like a mountain deer. We got to a certain elevation line where all the sign was at, and we finally got a rain front that pushed through, which allowed us to get back there quietly. I had the right wind, and truthfully, I had some does blowing at me, and I ripped on that grunt trude, that Primo's Magnum buck roar. I gave him a couple of those, and within 5 minutes, this buck and another 3-year-old come down off the ridge together, and he just gave me a perfect 20-yard shot. And I mean, what a monarch of a deer. I mean, just a legend. That's the biggest 8-point I've ever shot for sure. I've no idea what he scores, but he is just a beat up old bruiser, and you can tell right here he's got a big wound. I think somebody actually missed him last week, more than likely, and I just couldn't be any happier to take this deer. I mean, this is I'm becoming famous for these last day sits, you know, and it just comes down to putting the time in, putting the work in, and not being afraid to, I think, go deep to where you think they're at, and then you got to get lucky at the end of the day. So definitely happy with this buck. I mean, what a great way to end the trip. And it's a good weather day too, so the dads are out, Uncle Dale's out. We still got an opportunity to get one more before it's all done, but I won't forget this one soon. And I thank Andrew there behind the camera for helping me, whatever that is, 3/4 of a mile. We drug him all the way up out of there. That is the longest drag that I can remember. So definitely a memory, and pretty cool.
Take me